My friend, I'll give this to you in a little bit of a summarized version and I'll go into more detail on Wednesday night when I see you. 2015, I was asked by my boss, I was working as an IT support officer for Richmond Wellbeing, to meet with a lady named Vanessa Carana, and she wanted to talk about how IT could help her in her, I think it was Partners in Recovery, and she was an Indigenous support officer for Indigenous people. And we sat down and had a meeting, and I kid you not, as like literally within minutes, I could sense the presence of God. It was so strong and powerful. And as we sat down, and I began to talk to her and ask her what she needed, I had a pen, I had a piece of paper, and I couldn't even speak. As I instantly, I could see in the spirit realm there was this glory color, gold light. It was profound, you know. And I said, Vanessa, you're a Christian, aren't you? And she said, brother, how did you know? It was amazing. And I said, God just told me I need to give you a word. Can I please give you a word? And she said, yes, brother, yes. And then I quoted to her Second Chronicles 7:14, and the word was, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, will turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and I will come and heal their land. And I said to her, the Lord wants you to know you are his people, and he wants you to know that his heart is greatly grieved by what has been afflicted upon your people. And he wants you to know that he's going to bring together Aboriginal people with non-Aboriginal people through the cross by the Holy Spirit. And I said he wants you to know that he's going to bring healing to this land as his spirit moves upon your people. Literally what I said, Azza. And she just looked at me and she just started to tear up. Yeah, it was pretty powerful. And then I said to her, can I please pray for you? And she said, of course you can, brother. And then I held her hands, Azza, and I prayed for her. I prayed for Jesus to fulfill his prophecy. I prayed for Jesus to bring healing to Aboriginal people. I prayed for Jesus to move upon his people, and that together Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal Christians can come together and find healing and reconciliation. As I prayed and as I closed my eyes, the Spirit of God took me into the spirit realm. Okay? He literally took me into the spirit, and he gave me a powerful vision. It wasn't just a vision, it was like I was experiencing it. And what I began to see was profound, because what I began to see, brother, it was not pleasant to look at. What I began to see was like almost like poles in different areas of this country, and I saw these horrible, hideous beings, demons, um, like just yeah, territorial demons, spirits claiming particular areas of Australia. And as I didn't know what this means, you know, I didn't know what this meant. And so, a couple of years later, sorry, let me go back one step, brother. After I had this amazing encounter, right, with the Holy Spirit and with my friend Vanessa, that I've recently baptized, by the way, that I saw again at Mark and Candy's place. A couple of years after, I went through intense warfare. After I had this encounter with God and with Vanessa, I went through intense warfare, brother, like full on warfare. And I had a lot of stress going on in my life with my son, with my job. I started getting bullied at work. It was pretty full on, and I ended up getting really badly bullied by the employer, who was mental health recovery. Yep, and that went on for the rest of the year until it got worse and worse and worse, and I ended up in a bad way, brother, bad way. And Jesus appeared before me, April 2016. He literally appeared before me to stop me from committing suicide. Sharon stopped me. Jesus stopped me. I had a bad mental breakdown. And I came out of that. I got better. I ended up going to a church. I ended up getting involved in leadership. I ended up becoming a part of the leadership. I ended up going into ministry. I just wanted to share that a couple of years after I first had this encounter with Vanessa, I think it was around May 2015, I was on the internet and I was looking at different things as you do on Facebook. And then randomly, seemingly randomly, a post comes up. Now, I'm sorry, bro, I can't remember the name of the lady, but she was an Aboriginal historian. And she showed the map of Australia. Not easy to get these words out, my friend. She showed the map of Australia, okay, where all the massacres had occurred. And I sat there and my mouth just went, because the areas that had been displayed on this map was the exact same areas I saw in the vision in 2015. So in 2017, as I'm going into ministry and as I'm becoming a leader, one of the persons that I met, two people. I met Andrew Van Herk, and then we became friends with him, and we found out that his wife wouldn't go to church anymore. And Sharon says, why not? He said, because she's Aboriginal, and she quite often gets looked down upon. And Sharon got quite angry when she heard this, and she said, you tell that woman I will be her friend, and I will never look down upon her. Andrew and Elsie became our best friends. This is in 2018, 19. They've always been our best friends, and they started Authentic Voices with us, brother. I'd like you to meet Elsie one day. I'll tell you more in detail when we catch up.